Hi, are we recording? Okay, sometimes I don't know when that thing starts and when it doesn't. Hey, it's Sandy Bakos, and today is Friday, November 30th. Is it November 30th? Yeah, it is. Tomorrow is Saturday, December 1st. Wow. Anyways, I'm kind of a mess today, but I decided that if I didn't do this video today, then I would start worrying about all the stuff because it's setting out and I'm trying to get Christmas out. And so I thought, you know what, let's just go for it. Yeah, I look kind of messy. Bob and I were down in the basement earlier today. We have a big wood furnace down there. So we were trying to clear a lot of the stuff and get it put away because during the summer he just takes stuff down there and sets it anywhere. And we needed to get stuff put away underneath plastic, underneath the, I have some really old tablecloths down there covering stuff up because when that wood stove runs, we get a lot of dust. So I try to keep almost everything down there under some kind of cover. And then we were sweeping up the floor and just trying to get the garbage out and do that. And I baked cookies and I've been doing a whole bunch of other stuff today. So I'm kind of a wreck. And you know what? We're just going to go with it. I got a little backlighting going back there to try to add a little light into the room, and my lamp here on the table, which of course gives me the glare on my glasses. I have non-glare glasses, so you'd think that wouldn't happen, and maybe if I wasn't so close to it, it would be that way. It's probably the combination of the computer screen and the lamp and everything else. Okay, it's a really gray day, little bit not so cold out today. The snow is melting. I think Sunday they're saying possibly 54 degrees. Wow, that would be nice. We were so cold during the month of November here in Ohio. I told you about how we didn't have any fall. I got my electric bill a couple of days ago. $380. We have never had an electric bill that high in November. Never. But this is an all-electric house, and we were trying to keep warm. So I'm on a mission. I have sat down and talked to Bob and talking about turning lights off. If you're going to leave a room for more than 5 minutes, turn the light off. Don't leave heat running if you're not in there. Don't do this, don't do that. He's like, yeah. But, we keep $380. What are we going to do when it gets down to zero? So, I'm going to have these lights on for as long as I'm doing the video, and then I'll be turning them off. Pardon me. I do have a bit of a cough, but we're going to roll with it. All right, first thing, I'm going to show you pictures, and then we're going to go on from there. So the last time I was showing you pictures from right around 1982, I think, and right now we're at Christmas 1982, and this is a picture of my son, and he's opening up his very first guitar. And he loved that guitar, and then when he got to be, I don't even think he was maybe 8 or 9 years old, we got him a little guitar with a little tiny amp. I think we bought it at Toys R Us. And he went from there. He decided he wanted to play bass guitar, and we bought lessons for him, and he played bass. Then he went to drums. Then he went back to guitar, and he taught himself how to play lead guitar, taught himself how to play rhythm guitar, and then eventually, after all of the different things and the drums and everything, he went back to his bass. And for many years, he played that, what do they call it? Death metal. That screaming, horrible stuff that to me isn't music, but that was his thing. But there he is with his very first guitar. And it brings back some good memories, and then also brings up some not so good, because him and his father are on the outs. And I was just text messaging with him the other day, and his birthday is next month, and I will not be seeing him for his birthday, and I will not be seeing him for Christmas. And so that's a little sad, because he doesn't have a problem with me, but I guess in order for me to see him, he wants me to come to him. And after the way he disrespected his father the last time that we saw him, I'm not going to do it. I will send him money for his birthday, and I will send him money for Christmas, but that's it. So hopefully in the coming year that will change. It remains to be seen. But I know there's a lot of you out there that have the same problems or similar problems in your families, and I pray for all of you. Okay, next picture. We're jumping ahead to 1986. And I have written on the back of this picture that it was taken at the Metro Park, and that Mike took this picture of me. Him and I used to go and walk the Metro Parks a lot. And he would have been about 7 then. And he was very protective of me, and he would always tell me that let him go ahead, and because he would check for snakes or anything that might be harmful to me. So at one time he was a very sweet kid. But there's that. We used to go to the Metro Parks as a family. We used to go camping a lot, all kinds of stuff like that. We tent camped, and we never had like a travel trailer. We had a tent, and we had a big old long Chevy window van that was all fixed up inside with carpeting and curtains and everything, and we took that camping. It wasn't actually a camper, but we made it into one. It didn't, all of our cooking and everything like that was outside on a camp stove, but or fire or whatever, but it was a place to sleep. Now we're going to move to 1988, and back when the kids were little, we used to take, our vacations were always trips like up to Michigan to Greenfield Village and Henry Ford Museum, and we had gone to Niagara Falls and took the kids up there, and we used to go down to Dayton to the Air Force Museum quite a few times over the years. And we would also go to the Cincinnati area to Kings Island, which is a huge amusement park. And of course, we went to Cedar Point, which is practically in our backyard. This is at the Dayton Air Force Museum. This is in 1988. And this is just a picture of me standing there by some planes that were outside. So that's the pictures for this time. Now, let me say my thank yous. Boy, do I have a list. And I finally got to the point where I wasn't commenting on everyone anymore, and I just want to thank everybody for all of the anniversary wishes. We had a good anniversary. We went to Outback, and then the next day, on Wednesday, my brother Chuck and my sister-in-law Lori had said they wanted to take us out for lunch. And so we went to Bob Evans, and we had a really nice time with them. And so all in all, it's been a really good week. And I have a whole ton of comments here, and some of them are on prior videos, because some people are like me who are really behind on watching their videos. I watch every day. I'm watching them on the TV now, but it just seems like I can't seem to get caught up. So I'll just keep watching and adding some new people here and there, and we'll just go with it. All right, one comment that I got, I really don't think this was from a Flosstube person. It said it was Kevin Plays, and all it was I think it was a happy Thanksgiving. So I don't know if this person actually watched my video or just was going out there and saying happy Thanksgiving to people, but never heard of him before. And I think, if I remember correctly, I think I clicked on his thing to see if there was anything stitching related on his page, and I I didn't see anything, or any videos that were stitching related, and I didn't see anything. So I don't know. Could be. All right. I'm going to go down through the list and say thank you to all of these people. Michelle, Stitching by Lantern Light. Lana, Till the Last Stitch. Stitch Thrifty, Craft in Bed. Oh, Bev, not Bed. And Stitch Thrifty suggested that I was talking about UFOing Teapot and maybe, you know, giving it away or something. And they suggested restarting it on some material that was easier for me to stitch on, that I could see. That's a really great idea. It is a kit. I might run short on the floss, but I have a conversion for dimensions to DMC. So I think I really will do that, but I probably won't be until, you know, sometime maybe in February or March or something like that. So that was a really good idea. Thank you, Stitch Thrifty. I should have thought of that myself, but I didn't. Pardon me. I'm going to get a, pardon me just a sec. I'm drinking my Gold Peak unsweetened tea. I know, hopefully that'll help settle that. It's like a tickle in my throat or something. Okay, Craft and Bev. Cross My Stitches, Jackie. Paige from So Createful. Oh, I think I wrote you down twice, so if I say you again. I was getting to the point where the list was so long, I repeated some people. Senorita Stitches, Crafty Cat Stitcher Kathy. Lynn Blackwood. Bendy Stitchy Michelle. Elisa. Pauline S. Hanging by a Thread Gina. Sonia G. Angie the Hibernation Stitcher. Verpy R. Gypsy Rose. Johnny Stitcher. Diana Zaslow. Laura Tyler. Let's see, I think I already said Lynn Blackwood. Doreen Walton, and I would like to just say a quick, Doreen had requested prayers from me for her husband who was in the hospital, and at the time that she sent me that message, she was on her way to the hospital. I hope that everything turned out okay, Doreen. I did say lots of prayers that day, and I have since. So I'm hoping that everything is okay. Okay, Karen Carnine, Jo Marie Hogle, Sandra Chivers, Lisa Clark, Jasmine, and there was a couple of letters after Jasmine, but I just wrote down Jasmine. Paige from So Creeful. Oh, there again, I already said her. Sabrine Stitch and Wrap, Kim Haynes, and Karen Macon. No, Karen Davis Macon. And Karen mentioned that I was a BAP girl, and that she's a BAP girl too. So those are the big ass projects. Of course, that's what I love. Okay, that was all of the commenters that I had said. And now for my finish. And let me see, maybe I can stick this behind here. I got all the Kreinik in there. I can't say that using the Kreinik was a pleasant experience, but it wasn't as bad as maybe I thought. I had trouble pulling it through the needle when you want to. I kept short lengths. Somebody had mentioned short lengths, and I kept just a short tail rather than pulling the tail through the whole thing every time I had just a short little tail. But man, that gold metallic was just stripping off of the floss, and it got better the more I got used to it, but it was just individual stitches, and you probably can't even see them on here. They're around these flowers around, and they probably don't even show up. You probably, maybe if I get it up there really, really, really close, you can see that there is some of the Kreinik in there, but I don't know that it really if I look at it here and the light hits it, I can see it. So I'm sure it added something, but it's all done. And I'm going to put it now with Spring House, and then at some point I will have to start the Autumn House and then Winter House. So okay, the next thing that I worked on, or I don't know if it was the next, but one of the things I worked on, I did do one session of working on Shades of Summer, but I'm not even going to show it because on that, it's so big that if one little session, you wouldn't be able to see any difference. But I did work on my anniversary piece. Try to get the glare out. Love Never Fails by Barbara Anna. And I got quite a bit done on that. And there we go. The last time that the last time I showed you this, I had just gotten down here and was starting on the hair and stuff. Well, I did her whole face, finished her hair, came down her neck, got the top of her shoulders here and in her dress going down here. I did this and the flower here and all of this. So that was quite a bit. I'm happy with my progress, and I will probably put this up now and work on something else for a while. Okay, I had a new start, and I've got it in a project bag here, so I'm just going to pull it out real quick. And my new start was Coffee Quaker. Everybody's seen that. I'm not going to take it out of the plastic. And this is where I got you on that. And I think I told you before, the Love Never Fails is on 14 count heroic, hand-dyed Aida, so it's really nice and soft. This one is 14 count. I think that is called Clay Barn Aida. Let me look here. Yes, 14 count Clay Barn Gray. Clay Barn Gray Aida. And fold this over. All right, and that's how much I got done on that. And if you follow me on Instagram, you will have seen some of these. I posted them. I think I posted Coffee Quaker, and I also posted, I'm not sure if I posted Love Never Fails. I'm going to have to check. Probably not. I probably didn't yet. So there's this one. And this one also, I'm going to put away for right now. And then I'm going to have a new start because for December 1st, I wanted to have something Christmas. And this was sent to me by, I can't remember who sent it to me, and I'm very sorry. But if you sent it to me, thank you. I think I thanked you before, but it was just, this is an Alma Lynn. It's an old 2001, but I thought it was kind of cute. And it would be something small that I could stitch up and that wouldn't take me forever. And I'm going to do it on this coffee tea-dyed Aida that I have. It's a 14 count coffee tea-dyed. It's that piece that I dyed a great big piece, and then I've been cutting it up and using it for different projects. So I will be starting that. I have that all ready here to go. And I've been trying to get out some Christmas. I did not put any stitches into Bayside Cottage this week. It was kind of a busy, busy week. And I'm trying to think if there's really anything else. I think of all these things that I want to talk to you about, and then when I sit down here, it's like the brain just wiped clean. I don't know. I just know we're going into the Christmas season. I know that this coming week is going to be a really busy week. Bob has a dentist appointment. I have a doctor's appointment to see an orthopedic guy about this left shoulder, and hopefully they won't require me to get another MRI. It's a new doctor though. I've switched from, I was going to a Cleveland Clinic doctor, and they always made me go so far from home, and I never got to see an actual doctor. I had to see a PA, and they charge you for using the room. And my insurance, I have to pay 20% of that charge. And it was like a $200 charge just to use the room to be in. And that's ridiculous. So I switched over to a different healthcare system doctor. And so hopefully they won't require an MRI before they give me the cortisone shot. And then on Wednesday, I'm getting my eyes checked, and on Saturday, the nursing home where my husband goes for his Parkinson's exercise group, they are having a Christmas party for all the different people that are in all the different groups. They have a stroke group, an Alzheimer's group, they have their Parkinson's group, and so they're gonna, and we went to it last year, and it was fabulous. They had a raffle where you buy the tickets and you go around and you put them in the cups next to the things that you think you'd like to win. Last year, I didn't win anything, but who knows? Maybe I will this year. They gave away some really, really nice things last year. So I guess that's it. So I guess I'm onto that rambling path. Somebody told me that it's not rambling, that I should just keep talking, but I think that'll be it for now, and hopefully I'll be able to get some stitching done this next week and have something to show you next week. If for some reason I don't accomplish enough stitching with all the stuff I have going on and you don't see me next week, don't worry. I'm sure I'll be just fine, and I will come to you again with a video when I do have significant progress to show you. So everybody take care. Prayers for Doreen's husband and for anybody else out there who needs them. I do that quite often. I say, you know, just sending prayers out for whoever needs them, because God knows who needs them. And I send out hugs to everybody, love to everybody, and as we go into this wonderful, joyous Christmas season, I hope that your lives are filled with joy too, and that the sorrow and the sadness and the bad things stay far, far away from you. And we will leave it at that. So, see y'all. Bye.